I am homeless in the threatening. I am homeless in the threatening. I have plenty to say about this bottle of water, refrigerated, but I don't want to start with that somebody opened up an apartment on the roadway Maryland Parkway. He had a truck. He got out of his truck. He went into the first entry level, I guess it's one level apartment structure. And he let myself look around the apartment. He told me what he charges in rent. And I said, thank you very much. And I left because it was too small. And he gave me a bottle of cold bottled water that he had in an ice chest in the back of his truck. And I really needed it. It felt so good. I drank it and it was so good. And he just left in his truck, but he locked me out of the apartment for a bottle of ice water, ice cold water. It wasn't ice in the water. It was in an ice cooler. So I don't have the cooler, I don't have the truck, I don't want the truck, and I don't have the apartment either. And he just locked it up empty from my point of view, unless he rents it to somebody else and he gets a lot of money for it. But I don't know, I didn't give him any money for it. So if I wasn't going to pay him, or if I am going to pay him, I don't get the apartment either way because I wasn't alone. Well, I would like to say thank you to the bottle of water, but I don't want to know you anymore because I have bottled water now that is so expensive. It's more than getting locked out of an apartment I didn't pay any rent for. This bottle of water is so expensive, it's my whole creation deceased right here because I'm going to tell you that I died right out of that apartment and the whole apartment building is disintegrated, dissolved. It's no longer formed in the formed world. The address is gone. Where it's on Maryland Parkway in Las Vegas, Nevada, somewhere near, there's a church with a school in the church for like young kids. Um, it was on the opposite side of the road of this school. It's not there now from my point of view. Anybody need that? Anybody? Yeah, I don't need that either. So what happened to the whopenis who did that to myself? Well, he should have left Charles Toe in the apartment so I could go back to where I was living alone. Because you know how long it's taken me to get away from Charles Toe? 23 years of just you locking me out of apartments, and Charles Toe was also there. And you didn't pay out an apartment to Charles Toe because he's a landlord just like you are. Well, if you don't want to interfere in somebody's problem, you didn't interfere in your own problem. It's not true, I never met you in my life. It's still hot. Can you hear it, that it's still hot? You think I have a problem with Charles Toe? You think it was my problem for how long? Is it 22 years or 23 years? How long is my problem with Charles Toe? Is it 10 years? Is it 15 years? 16 years? 17 years? 17 years and 1 day. I mean, how many days, weeks, months, and years do I have a problem with Charles Toe all the way up until 23 years of alive? Anybody? Anybody know? Do you know what karma is? Do you know how to maybe describe that that's just my karma? If you were God and you were going to make karma for me, how would you appoint karma to myself with Charles Toe and myself? That Charles Toe's not going to prison for me, and I'm not going to prison for Charles Toe. It's the wrong back and forth. I'm not going to prison for Charles Toe because I'm female. I'm not allowed in a male's prison. I'm just not allowed in there. It's not allowed that way for him. So why is nobody interfering with this problem before he didn't come back here? So far, I don't know where he is. He's missing since the middle of April, and I'm in August right now of 2025. I don't know where he is, and I hope I die soon so that I don't ever have to say I don't know where he is really an extended period of time. I wonder where he is. I don't wonder. I don't want to know. He's either missing somewhere on the map, he's shunning, or he died. Those are the three possibilities. I'm not going to declare that he died. I'm not God. I have genitals. I don't know where he is. I have genitals as my authority to say that.